I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this Nitecore BP23, aka the Tentacle, is probably one of the best designed budget bags on the market right now. That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to show you the reason why I say that. Nitecore has been dabbling in this field, this everyday carry or EDC backpack field for a while now. I don't know if it's like their fourth or third bag, but this Nitecore BP23 has impressed me in its functionality and its capability and the way that you use the bag and the design features of the bag. It's given me a lot of good, but there is just a little bit of hate, and you gotta stick around for me to get around to that. So you guys already know I like to do the specs first in a bag, and then I like to take you to what I say are the cooler sections, but I'm getting a little older, so I'm gonna say the most useful sections in a bag, right? So let's get these specs knocked out. 23 liters is the capacity of the bag. If you were gonna take a ruler and a tape measure to this bag, it's gonna be 18.5 inches tall, 11.4 inches wide, and it can expand out to 5.9 inches. Super light bag for keeping in mind that this is 23 liters, only at 2.3 pounds. Now, this is a part of the hate just a little bit. The materials on this bag is a 600D polyester. Every time I hear polyester and EDC, it makes my skin kind of crawl a little bit. They did have some redeeming qualities because they did a DWR coating. So it is water resistant, it is stain resistant. More on the materials later. Let me take you inside of this bag and show you what I really like about it. First of all, I like the square design of the bag. It reminds me a lot of a Recycle Firefighter Battalion. That gives you a lot of usable space inside of the bag. The second thing that I really like about this bag is I'm gonna take you right in, is this front pocket, the front panel, and the way it's designed. Let me show you, okay? So first, you have a quick access pocket right here on the top. Love this. This is a great place to put your wallet, cell phone, and keys if you're going to TSA or you just want to get the stuff out of your pocket. So what did I put in there? I have a wallet. This is an AquaGuard zipper, not YKK zips. We'll get back to that. So you got a large morale patch field. I didn't know Nitecore was doing their own morale patches, but apparently that's a thing right now. So yes, Nitecore got their own morale patches. It's a pretty damn cool design. I don't know who designed that, but they have an artist and a designer out there, and that's nice. Little Nitecore branding right there. And then you move down, you have a slash pocket across the front. That's what I'm saying. This design is pretty damn dope, right? So I've seen worse design on much more expensive packs. So in here, you got a nice little lanyard pull on the zipper, and it's again AquaGuard, and so you got the high vis lining, right? So that's just a peek. I'm just giving you a little peek inside, right? So that's the inside, and it's actually a good amount of space. So enough space to take like your iPhone. If you wanted to do the cell phone wallet keys thing, you could do it in this pocket as well. So that's pretty dope. I like that as well. So this whole front pocket, and then there's more. There's more. All right, so this whole front pocket, yeah, the design is right on point. So actually, you move down, you have 2 rows of Molly. They included the little yellow accents on the Molly like they did in the previous versions of their backpacks. Sweet. So down here you have another morale patch field. Nowadays, morale patches is like, that's just what people want to do. So they want to fly their flag. They got 2 places to do that. So cool. But like I said, let's keep moving on. All right, so you can pull this flap up, right? Strong Velcro. And Velcro, you got a little sound there. Now, the capability of this front pocket, because there's another pocket here, you could access it on body when you have the bag on and just take this one zipper down and get inside of this pocket, right? Or you could do it the other way because there's actually 2 zippers here. Or you could just access it from the top, but you can pull it all the way down and get access. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's go to the main event, all right? So right here, you'll notice I got these VanQuest pouches. They're kind of stuck on. Have a nice loop line field right here. Now this is not Velcro, all right? So it does accept a Velcro backing, but you know, it's a lot weaker connection than that loop material that the Velcro brand actually uses. So if you load this thing up, I have no doubt that it's going to stick. It's just a weaker connection, right? So you got some space down here, but what I want to show you in this pocket is like very unassuming, right? You got this field, but there's pockets right on the side, and they're good sized pockets. The pockets are like the overlapping pockets. So let me pull out an item and kind of show you the size. So this is like a nice 3x5 pouch right here. This fits in there very well. I have more space in there. Then you have another pocket here. You guys kind of see the beard. You know, I've been growing the beard out, so I gotta have the beard comb with me, so I can stuck that in here. On the other side, you have another set of pockets, overlapping pockets, right? A good amount of space. So I put another one of those pouches down here in the pocket. So 4 pockets, still able to access those pockets from the side of the bag, even when the flap is closed. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. You got another large pocket here, big enough to take a full-size set of headphones. Those are the Sony XM3s. They fit right there in the back, and I can just kind of push them down. A lot of space in this front pocket. And on the lid itself, you have a zippered mesh pocket. The mesh in here is good. It's a quality mesh. I'm not knocking it at all. So I like that. This is a large mesh pocket that you can use a lot. But I had so much organizational space in these different pockets in the front, I actually didn't need this. So, you know, just because they give you an organizational space doesn't mean that you gotta use it. So I like the design of this. I have not seen this design in another pack. Somebody let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, if this is a copy of something else, but I don't think so. I think Nitecore came up on their own with this idea, even with those items in there, and it's kind of a lot of items in there. When you zip the front section up, let me zip it up, it doesn't show all of those items at all. So it does an excellent job of volume, you know, kind of volume distribution in this front pocket. Very, very cool. So that's the second thing that I really like. So the design is one, the front pocket design and how the functionality works is excellent in this pack, all right? So let's go ahead and go into the main section of the pack. So again, not YKK zippers. If I had to guess, those are like a number 6 or something like that, like a number 5. They're not a large number 8 or number 10. Inside of the main section, again, we're gonna have some inventive ideas in this section, some things that I haven't seen before in other packs. Very cool. A lot of volume, so they're utilizing every inch of this 23 liters. A lot of space in here, right? So I've switched to the Evergoods, you know, the Cap series, because I think it's one of the better organizer series that are out there. So I got the Cap 1, and also I have the Cap 2, and I also keep, this is the 2023, this is Moleskin, I believe, their weekly organizer in there. So you got a large mesh pocket on the lid, high-vis lining inside of this pack, all the way through this pack. They're picking up a lot of the good things about this EDC pack. So you got a zipper here, larger mesh pocket. Again, I had so much organization in this pack, I didn't actually use it because I didn't need it. So in the main section of the pack, let me turn it around so you guys can see, right? You got some slip pockets, you got a tablet sleeve, it's a lot of stuff. So on the edges here, this is a great thing. So I can put the charging cord for my laptop, that fits in there. Let's pull that out for a second and see, like a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. Will that fit in there? Will that? Yes, it will. So that will fit in there as well. So you don't have water bottle pockets on the outside that come with the pack. There is some like Molly webbing that you could attach a water bottle to, but why do that when you can, stick it in the inside? Some folks have an issue with that because they don't want water and electronics. They usually don't go together, right? So that's an option though. You can put your water bottle in there. You have the same kind of mirrored image pocket on this side of the pack where I put my umbrella. And then you have slip pockets, 2 large slip pockets right here with mesh. In there I just put a Bluetooth mouse. So I got my whole kind of like remote working setup carrying with me very comfortably. In here you have another just like slip pocket where you can put documents, or what I did is I got my tablet, my little iPad mini in there. Sweet. And I haven't really been going anywhere without that little iPad mini. It's one of my favorite things. So if you pull up, you get to this laptop compartment, and in there I have a 15-inch laptop. Now I think a 17-inch laptop would fit as well. Let's test that out real quick. I'll pull that one out, and then I'll grab this big old Dell Inspiron. This thing is huge, older, fatter, thicker. Let's throw this in here and see if a 17-inch laptop will fit in this section. It will easily. It will easily. So even if you have like a gaming laptop, bigger gaming laptop, I think you're gonna be good with this, right? So that's why I said the design of this pack, it's good. It is really good. So let's stick this back in here, right? Nice little laptop. We didn't check the suspension. Let's check the suspension. I know that's gonna be the question. Is this laptop section suspended? It is actually. It's suspended about 1 inch off the bottom. So again, excellent design. We'll slip this thing back in there again. But yeah, so high vis lining, lots of storage spaces and suitable storage spaces. So I think they nailed this interior section. Let's finish this pack up and walk around the outside of the pack. I mentioned before they have some Molly loops right here. You got 3 rows of Molly. The grab handle extends from all the way on the side of the pack, all the way up, around, and then onto the other side. So you actually have 3 grab handles. So pulling it out, you can carry it like a briefcase or grab it on the top or this side. Now, my gripe about this grab handle is it's just a regular piece of nylon webbing. Is it stitched in? It's stitched in well, but it just doesn't have that comfort. It doesn't give me a lot of confidence in the grab handle. It doesn't feel good in the hands like some would say. It needs something, right? On the bottom of the pack you do have a grab handle. On this grab handle they actually made it a little thicker. It's like a double piece of nylon webbing. I would have liked to seen that go all the way around the pack. That would have been dope. On the bottom you have some additional lashing points, some Molly webbing or Pals webbing or however you want to say. Let's flip around into the back of the pack. I know this is like the last thing that I do, and it's probably one of the most important things on the pack is the shoulder straps. How does this pack wear? So they went really wide with not a lot of padding, but the width makes the weight distribution excellent with these shoulder straps. It feels really good. You have a sternum strap here with some D-rings. I like the sternum strap. They have the quick disconnect on the shoulder straps. I never use it. I see it on a lot of packs. Sometimes I kind of even walk over it when I'm doing reviews because I just forget. But yeah, they have the quick disconnect if you need it. We'll pull this back and talk about this back panel, which I think is probably 1 and 2. Like the shoulder straps and the back panel on a backpack are the most important. And okay, so we just have a flat back panel. There's no curvature at all on this back panel. It's a straight mesh, but you do have a luggage pass through, or you could feed the shoulder straps through and kind of just tighten the whole bag down. Maybe you're in transit. But I like the addition of these luggage pass throughs. One issue I did have with this pack is when I had it loaded up, I had a laptop inside. There's a small bump down here, right? And I could feel this bump in my back when I was carrying this bag. It was uncomfortable. It wasn't excruciating or anything like that, but it was uncomfortable. And I'll leave that at that. It's something wasn't right in the back panel. It may be my height, it may be the curvature of my back, but I didn't like this back panel in the lower section of the bag. So let me talk about the price of the bag, all right? Then I'm gonna tell you the thing that I hate about this bag, right? So the price of this bag is 60 bucks, right? So that kind of excuses the material just a little bit. But the design of this bag is so good. I really wish that Nitecore would go ahead and invest in some higher quality materials, especially for this design, all right? Especially for this design, because I think the design of this bag is that good. Real Velcro on the inside. Go ahead and upgrade to a Cordura fabric. It could be a 500D. Upgrade your grab handles, your shoulder straps, and the back panel of this bag. This bag is a winner. Even if this bag came out maybe at like the 150 mark or the 200 mark, I think that there would be people that would want to buy it because the design of this bag is that good. I was like, man, there's so many features in this pack. I was just let down when I was like, not YKK zips, polyester material. I was just like, man. But on the other hand, I see what Nitecore is trying to do. They're trying to make affordable bags. And if you start adding those more expensive materials in a bag, it's going to rocket the price. I understand that. And some people may not be good with that. So maybe they're making this bag for a larger audience. But me as a bag nerd, I'm like, bruh, please just go ahead and invest in it. I'll buy it. But I'm a bag nerd, like I said. Now, I have partnered with Nitecore, and they were good enough to send me this bag over. And they was like, George, go ahead and run a giveaway on this bag. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So you stuck around to the end of the video. You've made it this far. All you need to do is leave a comment down there and say, George, give me the bag, or George, what's up? Or what's up with the Nitecore bag? Can I get a free one? Whatever you want to say, leave it down there in the comments. In 1 week, I'll go through, I'll pick one winner, and they'll get this bag. I'll send your information over to Nitecore. They'll ship it out directly. Man, they're so fast with the shipping. It's like, it will be there like the next day. Nitecore is really good with their shipping, so I really like that. They're stepping into the game really strong with their flashlights, with their battery banks, now with their backpacks. There's a whole bunch of stuff that Nitecore is doing, and I respect it. This is a really cool bag. For the price, I think it's a solid buy, 60 bucks. But the bag nerd in me screams, give me more, right? Give me more. Guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you loved it, what? Subscribe to the channel. Why not? It's totally free. If you got a question about everyday carry, man, leave it down there in the comments and I'll try to get back to you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.